Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. I hope you are. I get to do something as part of my work. And for those who wonder how my vision went last night, maybe you've seen some of my pictures and stuff I put out. I get with everyone this morning and making sure everyone's doing good and make sure the reports are good around the world, globally. Thank you for taking just a few minutes. I will not keep you long. I will go through what happened in my visions, in my dreams as I went through the conjuring. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's a conjuring. I had made... I don't see them as mistakes now, but I knew I had to go through the rain of fire due to my accusers. You know, Lucifer, he has to go through a rain of fire with his accusers, and I want to explain that. It's not deliberate, and I will get into that real quick. I've always learned as a minister, a high priest, that every time somebody accuses me, then I dream I'm going into some type of pit of fire, or I'm going to have to pay an atonement. I don't really want to get into the specifics of that. Let me explain what happened. You can have a blessed day. I'm having a very blessed day. This morning, of course. And let me explain it. So as I go to sleep, and it all begins. The conjuring of all the spirits and the demons were around everyone and everything. And as I drift off, boom, I am taken, of course, to the throne room of God. It is a very beautiful white place in this realm. It is an amazing place to be when you can get that close to Him, and He allows it. And I say God, I also talk about the hierarchy elders as that the fact that Lucifer is part of that. So you see what I'm saying? Being part of an emperor kind of all works together. And when people see the work and God permits them to see what's happening next, then the books kind of unfold as they should go. Yesterday I had to burn what I had written down for eternity due to being accused of things. So I want to take you there as I'm going into that dream state. I can see the flames in front of me. I can see the gates of hell opening up. It's nothing new. I can hear my accuser and accusers. Let's just might as well say accusers. Get them in there. Maybe this time he'll learn. Maybe just leave them this time. I mean, they're standing up, throwing their hands up. They're talking this language I know nothing about. And I'm headed in that fire. I'm headed there. It feels like for 8 hours you're going to be burning for 1,000 years. That is part of the system I got to work with. For the first time in my whole dreams and visions, as my accusers and as the demons in the hierarchy are leading me right in, I'm going willingly. Out of the crowd flashes right in front of us this white light, everyone, and goes right to the altar, right between me and the gates. And I start hearing the prayer. The hierarchy or God or whoever you pray to was focused on that light, on that altar. All creation could hear that little archangel praying for me. Thank you. The Lord was telling me, and He told me and everyone, I have been waiting for that little prayer right there. He had been waiting a long time for that moment. Thank you. That's how powerful and important this work is. And she sang her little heart out to God, and God heard every word. He literally stopped time globally to listen. And she was telling him all about it. And then the Lord looks at me when she's done, and he says, I allow this. And he laid her essence, spirit, I could smell her, touch her, feel her, up against my chest. And I hold it for eternity. Zavu. And then, as I go to wake up, I could still feel that. No, I know there's so many going, what's their name? What's the name? No. Every decision that little angel makes is up to her. She controls her choices, her destiny, and her things. That's what I give her this morning, to let her know that's who I am. And I need to learn from what that experience was, the value of my words. Not as much as the actions. Sometimes I'm a little rough. Sometimes I'm not smooth enough. Maybe I just didn't think. But I know the Lord left the accusers somewhere else, to themselves. For the ones that know me, they know who my accusers are, trust me. We all do. But God separated me from them accusers. And he put that tiny little archangel right here. Thank you, Shabu. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. That is a Christmas gift. I've told people what was given to me as the greatest Christmas gift actually kind of happened again in its own unique way. And I want to thank you all for your time. Eternity, as the Lord put, has begun, you know, and I'm speechless. But that song was ringing in my ears, I swear. So there you go. That's God's work. You know, when you touch base with the work I do, you know where you're going to be. You were right there. And thank you for at least listening for a few minutes. And those pages, this book, it's still there. The pages are. And I start writing it again. So, thank you. You just blessed my heart so many times in so many ways over. I am absolutely speechless. Thank you for that. You are the first, and I will tell everyone, this was a Christian lady that prayed for me. It's the first time ever in my whole life. Thank you for that. Shabu. Merry Christmas. May you all have a blessing and miracles and everything. You send me that, Shabu, I'm sending that power back to you. That's how powerful eternity is going to be. When you know God is right there. December 25th. Jesus is still doing it. Shabu.